Hello, all my Virgo friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your June 16th through 30th, 2020 reading. This is our second half of June, and we'll see what's going on with that energy. This is a collective energy for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. Thank you so much for letting me have that few minutes, and we'll move forward with our collective reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you for your energy, Divine. Okay, Virgos, let's see what we got. 3 of Cups. Nice celebration. 6 of Rods, coming back victorious from battle. Ooh, nice. Temperance. Sagittarius Major Arcana, and the Archangel Uriel. Very smart information coming in here. That's wonderful. We have and I say smart like excited smart. We have the 8 of Swords, which is the energy of over-analysis paralysis. So sometimes we can get caught up in our own little web. We'll talk about that in a second. And relationship, love life, and spiritual life, we start off with the 10 of Wands, meaning the burden is being lifted, the cycle of struggle is ending. This is the completion of that cycle, so you get to move forward. And none other than the Star card comes in, spiritual enlightenment, ascension energy, and being in your divine path. Love that. Aquarius Major Arcana there. And the Tower. So there's lots of things shifting in this energy. Spiritually shifting and physically shifting. We have the King of Swords in your first card here, Archangel Michael, coming in on your career and finance. The Fool, big Major Arcana energy, moving into the new adventure. Holy moly, Virgos, you got the Chariot on top of that. That's pretty awesome. Chariot is the upgrade energy being brought back into a higher level. We have the Hermit, which is your Virgo Major Arcana. So showing up loud and proud over here in the underlier. This is that seeker energy, seeking your path, seeking your divine truth in this lifetime, looking for the things within you that you need to change in order to change where you're headed, and making sure everything is in order so that you move forward exactly in your divine path. It's very strong energy. Okay, so 3 of Cups, tipping the scales in the right direction, bringing the energy to you. The cup is the Holy Grail energy, and the Seraphim are tipping the abundance and love and healing energy. The cups are all about emotion and healing and intuition. Very strong energy coming into this cup, which is being filled for you. This is your cup being brought to overflow. We have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is very strong energy of returning from battle victorious. So whatever you've launched into or have been having to serve as some kind of thing that you've been going through to try to get it to completion, this is the end of that. Coming through with shining colors, being very much head and shoulders above the rest, being recognized for being the number 1 candidate, even if you're going for a job. We have Temperance, and Temperance is the Sagittarius Major Arcana, but also Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the keeper of divine thoughts, actions, and circumstances. This means synchronicity. She is weaving this web of synchronistic events for you to follow along and be able to move forward without any snafus. And we have the 8 of Swords. This is over-analysis paralysis. Remember, she has a blindfold on to keep her from overreacting to all of these moving parts. Remember, sometimes we cannot use our physical eyes. We have to be in a place of spiritual guidance. Our physical eyes can only confuse us sometimes. Now, The Ten of Wands, he is schlepping this whole pile of wands for the very last time. The burden is now being taken off of his shoulders, and he can walk upright without having to hunch over and be a workhorse. So, the completion of this cycle brings an opening where you can move forward. All the hard work that you've done to get you here, whatever you've put up with or endured, is now coming off your shoulders. The Star card is a spiritual awakening card. This is the universe saying yes to your soul's desire. This is also talking about your soul doing the supernova kind of reactionary thing where the divine light just kind of explodes out of you. This is that, or around you. This is your aura getting huge, and then you have this beautiful third eye lit up on her forehead. So it is a big energy, and so big it's knocking down some obstacles. This Tower card is being demolished. So this is a big breakthrough moment here, spiritually, relationship-wise, and love life, if those things apply. But spiritually, this is huge just by itself. So there are things happening. New ideas are coming in. You're getting more information. Everybody's in this awakening process, and we all do it on our own individual time. It seems like we're sort of amplified right now because of all the energy that's going on in the world. So, Archangel Michael, the King of Swords, very strong energy of being protective, also removing obstacles, being in a place of having good counsel. Okay, so we have the Fool next, which is the energy of being in a cycle of new beginnings. The Fool means the circle of the unbroken circle of life, a new beginning and an ending simultaneously. So you have an ending and a new beginning right here, just right there, right off the bat. So this means letting go of the old and moving smoothly into the new without any hiccups or snafus. Nobody's going to upset the apple cart. In fact, it's going to go so well. You've got the Chariot. This is Cancer major arcana. But what this Chariot means is an upgrade. So this is living in a higher standard, having status. This can also mean being seen in the limelight. It's called the Hollywood card as well. This means getting everything you wanted, or getting things just a little better than you expected. Well, a lot better than you expected with this card. So this is a very fast-moving energy as well. So it's like your whole life is upgraded to first class, right? So we'll receive some of that. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say, Virgo. This is pretty big deal. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgo, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you so much, Divine. There's the Knight of Cups, offer being extended. Three of Swords, a timekeeper. Seven of Swords, walking away from what no longer serves you. And the Fool. 2 times you have the Fool here. That's pretty big energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your Virgo Queen. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. The Ace of Rods, absolutely great. And the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are gifts from the universe, so it's like leaving a wonderful bonus thing for you. So, the King of Swords shows up a second time as well, right here with the Virgo King, or the Virgo Major Arcana. The King of Swords is the Archangel Michael energy, very protective, very much an obstacle remover, allowing movement and being there present to make sure the right thing is done. Any of you have any kind of lawsuit, that also may be seeking the assistance of that, maybe an attorney energy. 3 of Cups, things being poured in your favor, very much being offered to you, because there's that Knight of Cups. So whatever you're dealing with, there are energies at work trying to help you and benefit you. We have the Six of Rods, which means you come back from battle victorious, or you're returning from the long journey victorious. You've accomplished what you wanted to. Three of Swords is the timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Third time's a charm. We have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius Major Arcana, and the Archangel Uriel. Uriel is the keeper of divine thoughts, actions, and circumstances, which means she is all about synchronicity. So she's using alchemy to make things work exactly at the right timing. We have the Seven of Swords showing up, which means walking away from what no longer serves you, letting go of a belief, an actual physical item, or items, plural, and or a person or a job. You may even be moving from home to home. That's also that kind of energy. So we have the Seven of Swords here and the Eight of Swords coming next, which is the natural progression. And that is where she kind of gets in a little pickle, because she's overthinking it. Just stay focused spiritually. Let yourself be guided, because there is help here. This Fool card is coming in. It was over here, now it's here. This Fool is telling you to be in a place of open-heartedness, have the heart of a child and the thinking of a child. It's, all things are brand new and wondrous. And if you can have that kind of energy, you can manifest that kind of energy. So you have to leave all the old baggage and be able to just open up to the new, which is kind of amazing, because then it's like a brand new, fresh start. Letting go of the burdens of the past. Remember, you can't carry them with you. He's got a little tiny pack on his back, and it won't hold all this. You have to leave this behind. Here's your beautiful Queen energy, very grounded and stable, money in hand. Big spiritual energy, awakening. Listen, we do this many times in our lifetime, and sometimes we wake up and go to sleep without even realizing it happened. It's a kind of if we get roused out of our complacency or our spiritual dream, right? And then, because that's how it kind of is, we're kind of sleepwalking, and then all of a sudden you have this epiphany, and you never see anything the same again, but then you kind of drift back into the world. The world kind of hypnotizes us. So he's just waiting for his turn again. This Seven of Pentacles is waiting for all the work he did to show up and be able to be harvested. So he wants the payoff from all the things he's done. And he's waiting very patiently, but still a little begrudgingly. We have the Tower, where everything starts to move very quickly. Tower is tearing down anything that's standing in your way, also removing anything unnecessary. And the Page of Pentacles here, which is a financial commitment being made. So we like that. It can also mean a commitment. Okay, so if somebody's having that happen in a relationship where you're waiting for the person to finally realize what, that you're the person they need to be with. So we have the King of Swords, again, Archangel Michael, and the Six of Swords, moving in the right direction, launching in the right direction. It's always a good energy, taking your experience and moving forward, letting yourself be guided. There's that Fool again, very strong energy of an ending and new beginning. And there is a very fabulous new beginning, the Ace of Rods. Now this one, you can see all the blooms and the beautiful sun in the background. That's always a very powerful energy. Complete and total flourishing, new beginning, very passionate, being very much excited about it. Again, the Chariot, very strong energy of the Cancer Major Arcana, very fast moving. And on top of that is a wonderful energy of financial abundance and divine restoration. So if any of you have been put in a position where you feel like your finances were under attack, this is the restoration energy of that. So all my Virgo friends, thank you so much. This is a beautiful reading. I am so happy to give it to you. Don't forget, Saturday we have our special event, Saturday, June 20th. Check it out, see where you are in relation to Texas time. It's going to be noon Texas time on Saturday. If you're in Australia, if you're in Europe and you're already into tomorrow, Please remember to check that to make sure that because yours is probably going to be on Sunday. So check out which time zone you're in and all of that compared to where I'm at. It'll also be posted if you miss it live. It'll be posted, I think, for 2 days before it disappears. So check it out. Much love and light. I want everybody to be in a good, safe space and to restore themselves energetically from all the trauma that we have been going through. Many blessings. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.